There's something hidden in your room right now that shouldn't be there. You need to find it quickly. Have you been feeling strange lately? Trouble sleeping, unusual headaches, or a feeling of being watched? These aren't just random feelings. They're warnings. A woman older than you has placed something in your personal space, and it's been affecting you in ways you haven't fully realized. This object carries negative energy that's been disrupting your life, relationships, and success. The fact that you found this message today isn't a coincidence. It was meant to reach you at this exact moment because time is running out. A protective energy has been trying to alert you about this hidden danger. Those sudden chills, the feeling of someone watching, or objects seemingly moved slightly. These are all signs trying to get your attention. What you're about to learn will explain everything that's been happening. This hidden object in your room is more dangerous than you realize. The older woman who placed it there knows exactly what she's doing. She appears friendly and may even be someone you trust, a relative, neighbor, co-worker, or someone who has visited your home. But her true intentions aren't what they seem. This isn't just any ordinary object. It's been specifically charged with negative energy aimed at blocking your progress, draining your energy, and creating chaos in your life. She placed it in your room because your sleeping area is where you're most vulnerable. The longer this object remains hidden, the stronger its effects become. It's been strategically positioned to affect your sleep first, causing restlessness, strange dreams, or sudden waking. Then it begins to influence your daily energy, making you feel tired no matter how much you rest. Finally, it starts affecting your relationships, causing misunderstandings and conflicts that seem to come from nowhere. What makes this situation urgent is that this object reaches its full power on the next full moon. If not removed before then, its effects will become much harder to reverse. The woman who placed it is counting on you not discovering it in time. She doesn't want you to succeed, find happiness, or reach your potential. Your intuition has been trying to warn you. That's why you found this message today. Now you need to recognize the signs that have been trying to warn you about this hidden object. Think about your recent experiences. Have you noticed any of these warning signals? Waking up feeling unusually tired, as if you haven't slept at all, despite getting enough hours of rest. This happens because the negative energy from the object disrupts your natural sleep cycles and drains your energy while you're unconscious. Have you felt sudden cold spots in certain areas of your room, especially near where you sleep? Negative energy objects often create temperature fluctuations that can be physically felt. Your body naturally detects this unnatural energy. Pay attention to your pet's behavior. Animals are extremely sensitive to negative energies. Has your dog or cat been avoiding certain areas of your room, staring at empty spaces, or acting unusually protective of you? They can sense what human eyes can't see. Small objects in your room moving slightly from where you left them. This isn't forgetfulness. The energy from the hidden object sometimes causes minor disturbances in the physical environment around it. Electronic devices malfunctioning more often in your room, phones losing charge quickly, lights flickering, or clocks showing wrong times. The energy field from the negative object interferes with electrical currents. Recurring dreams about an older woman being trapped or searching for something important are your subconscious mind's way of alerting you to the threat. Your inner wisdom knows something is wrong even while you sleep. Feeling watched or not alone in your room, especially at night or early morning, when the veil between physical and energy realms is thinnest. This is your intuition detecting the negative presence. These signs aren't coincidences or imagination. They're real warnings trying to protect you. It's time to reveal exactly what this object is and why it's so dangerous. The hidden item in your room is likely something that appears completely ordinary and innocent. That's why it hasn't caught your attention yet. It could be a small trinket, a decorative item, a piece of jewelry, a photograph in an unusual frame, or even something useful like a candle or small box. What makes it dangerous isn't its appearance, but the energy it contains. This object has been specifically prepared through an ancient negative practice where harmful intentions are concentrated and bound to physical items. Throughout history, such objects have been used to influence others without their knowledge. The woman who placed this in your room knows these techniques, knowledge often passed down through generations or learned from those practicing negative energy work. The object would have been prepared during a waning moon cycle while focusing intense negative thoughts toward you. It may have been sprinkled with specific herbs or substances that attract and hold negative energies. It might even contain something personal that was taken from you, a strand of hair, a small piece of clothing, or something you've written. This creates a direct energetic connection to you specifically. The older woman targeted you for specific reasons. She sees something in you that threatens her. Your natural gifts, your potential success, your happiness, or your positive influence on others. People who place such objects are often driven by deep jealousy, fear of losing control or influence, or resentment of what you represent. What makes this particularly concerning is that the object was placed in your most personal space, your bedroom, where you're most vulnerable and spend hours in an unconscious state. While you sleep, the negative energy works directly on your subconscious mind, planting seeds of doubt, fear, and confusion that affect your decisions and emotions during waking hours. The good news is that once identified and properly removed, these effects can be completely reversed. Your awareness is the first step toward breaking this negative influence. Now you need to search your room carefully to find this hidden object. Before beginning your search, open a window to allow fresh air in. This helps weaken the object's energy and makes it easier to detect. Then wash your hands with cool water and a pinch of salt if available. This creates a simple energetic barrier of protection. Start your search in these high-priority areas. Under your bed, especially directly beneath where you sleep. Check your nightstand, including inside drawers and underneath. Examine shelves, focusing on items that appeared recently or that you don't remember putting there. Look at decorative objects, especially those given to you as gifts from people you don't fully trust. Pay special attention to items that seem slightly out of place or that you feel strangely drawn to during your search. The object might create a subtle repulsion or attraction. Both are ways it tries to protect itself from discovery. The object might feel slightly cooler to the touch than other items around it. It might have unusual markings on the bottom or inside that aren't immediately visible. It could be something wrapped in fabric, paper, or hidden inside another item. Trust your intuition during this search. If you feel drawn to check a particular area multiple times, follow that instinct. Your subconscious mind may be picking up on subtle energy cues. Do not conduct this search when tired or emotionally upset, as your energy will be lower and the object's influence stronger. The best time is morning when your natural energy is highest. If you feel suddenly dizzy, unusually tired, or experience a headache during your search, step outside for fresh air before continuing. These are signs you're getting closer to the negative object. Once you've found the suspicious object, you must remove it properly to neutralize its negative effects. Do not touch it with your bare hands. Use a white cloth, paper towel, or gloves to pick it up. Avoid bringing it close to your face or body. Prepare a small container filled with salt water. Natural salt is best, but any salt will work in urgent situations. Submerge the object completely in this solution while saying, "I revoke any power this object holds over me and my space. All negative intentions return to their source." Keep the object submerged for at least 30 minutes. This salt bath disrupts and dissolves the negative energy patterns embedded in the item. While waiting, open all windows in your room to allow fresh air to circulate, helping clear lingering energies. After the saltwater soak, the object must be permanently removed from your property. Do not throw it in your household trash. Take it to a crossroads away from your home and dispose of it there, or bury it in soil away from walking paths. Some prefer to burn the object, if it's safe to do so, and scatter the ashes in running water. The key is ensuring it's completely removed from your living space. After disposal, do not take the same route home. Return by a different path to symbolically break the connection between you and the object. When you arrive home, wash your hands and face with cold water containing a few drops of lemon juice if available. Do not speak about finding the object to others until after completing the full cleansing process. This prevents the person who placed it from sensing its removal and attempting to replace it. Now that the object has been removed, you must cleanse your room of any lingering negative energy. Start by thoroughly cleaning the physical space, dusting, vacuuming, and washing any fabrics like curtains or bedding. As you clean, visualize the negative energy being swept away and dissolved. Sound cleansing is particularly effective for removing negative energy. Clap loudly in each corner of your room, moving clockwise from the door. The sharp sound breaks up stagnant energy. Follow with pleasant sounds. Ring a bell, play singing bowls, or simply play uplifting music at a moderate volume for at least 30 minutes. Air and light are powerful cleansers. Keep windows open for a full day if possible. Pull back curtains to allow maximum natural light to flood the space. Sunlight naturally dissipates negative energies that thrive in darkness. Create a cleansing spray by adding a few drops of protective essential oils like lavender, rosemary, or pine to water in a spray bottle. Lightly mist the room, especially corners, under the bed, and around doorways and windows. Place a bowl of salt in the room for 3 days to absorb remaining negative energies. Then dispose of this salt outside your home, never using it for any other purpose. You'll know the cleansing is complete when your room feels noticeably lighter, you sleep more peacefully, and the strange sensations you experienced before have disappeared. After cleansing, you need to establish protection to prevent future negative objects from affecting your space. Place small bowls of protective herbs like rosemary, basil, or bay leaves in the corners of your room. These create a natural energy barrier against negative influences. Hang a small mirror facing outward on or near your bedroom door. This symbolically reflects negative intentions back to their sender, creating a powerful deterrent. Create a protection ritual for yourself by visualizing a bright white or blue light surrounding your bed each night before sleep. This light creates a shield that negative energies cannot penetrate. Be mindful about who you invite into your personal space. Trust your intuition about people, especially if you feel unusually drained or unsettled after their visits. Politely limit access to your bedroom for anyone you don't completely trust. Refresh your protection monthly by opening windows, clapping in corners, and replacing protective herbs. This maintenance ensures your defenses remain strong against any future attempts to place negative items in your space. You must act immediately to find and remove this hidden object from your room. Every day it remains, its influence grows stronger and more difficult to reverse. The woman who placed it is counting on your inaction or disbelief. Divine protection has guided you to this warning at exactly the right moment. You're not facing this challenge alone. Protective energies are supporting you through this process of discovery and cleansing. Once the object is removed and your space cleansed, you'll notice immediate improvements in your sleep, energy levels, relationships, and overall well-being. Many report feeling as though a heavy weight has been lifted from their shoulders. Show your appreciation for this divine intervention by giving super thanks up to $20. This energy exchange strengthens the protective forces working on your behalf and ensures continued guidance during challenging times. Trust that this warning reached you at precisely the right moment. Your protection and healing begin now with your decision to take action today, not tomorrow.